Hello everyone and welcome to Investing Angles. Today we are talking about gold. Gold has developed something that we would like to share and have a deep dive into the development. But before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and share the word around. And by the way, at the end, we might have a look at what the indices, what the major US indices are doing right now, and what are the perspectives and what are the levels to watch at the closure today. Now let's get started. This is the candle map. Candle map as clean as it gets. So the only thing, so it closed the day yesterday and the week before and the months. Everything was closed with bullish candles, and the chances for higher high looks very good. The only thing that I'm concerned about it is the RSI index and that uh, gold is grossly oversold on technically on every single frame, starting from the hourly, daily, 2-day, weekly, monthly, everything. Well, we know that this condition can continue for quite a while, but I think that on the daily and the few hourly frame, it becomes grossly oversold and overbought. And now the chances for a pullback are kind of increasing. But let's have a look at right now at the wave that gold is developing right now. I started discussing this yesterday because I did like the way that gold started its wave yesterday overnight. So first of all, that circled area are the most concerning ones. So this is technically a corrective wave, and another wave here is corrective. So even if we think that is going to be a bigger impulse, so it is not. It is something. It is potentially an ending diagonal or expanding ending diagonal with very many overlaps here. And this wave structure is totally different from what we have seen before yesterday. So right now, this is the best count I can offer right now. There is a possibility of another top here. So let's say, ideally, ideally this type of structure needs to close above the upper boundary of it. So, but it's not a rule. So far, we are treating this as S. And now let's have a look at the smaller frame, and I'd like to make it bigger. This is what we are seeing right now. Early morning today, gold made a fairly clean impulse down. It's best seen on the 1 minute frame. So this is what I'm talking about. This is an impulse, very nice, very nice structure. Everything is aligned, and from the Fibonacci perspective, from the wave count perspective, everything. So now, if we look at the wave that gold is developing right now, it's technically it is corrective. So it failed to make an impulse up. And I just spotted this condition early in the morning, saying, okay, so we had the first impulse, and we have the first impulse down, and now if it is a corrective structure, then we need to see another impulse down, and this is the perspective that is happening right now. So what I'm looking for, two potential counts here. First of all, it's this one. It's A, potentially B, and C, and after that we'll see a move down, or It can be shorter. It can be shorter. Technically, that would be enough if gold makes something like this. For example, the key here is that it shouldn't cross it shouldn't make a new top here. Otherwise, this setup will be invalidated. Okay, so far gold is forming a corrective wave up, and we will see how it progresses over the day. Nevertheless, so it's a corrective structure for now. And if we look back at the candles, what gold is forming right now, we can see that potentially it's gold formed a dark cloud cover and tried to negate it, but it couldn't. So technically this is kind of neutral, and there is a chance of a higher high. So getting back to this one, perhaps it could make another wave up here, and this total would be the final wave 5 of a diagonal. I don't know this yet. We need to see how it develops. So this is the perspective, and I'd like to emphasize just scaling back. So this is not a impulsive wave, and the chance for forming a diagonal here are significant. So technically, ideally, from Elliott Wave perspective, this the next move might go slightly above the boundary, and after that we can see some strong pullback. However, it's not necessary that the first wave down is already impulsive, and there is also a chance to move lower. I think that the key today would be to watch the closure, the candle closure, and how it closes. And now, if we look at the bigger chart that we discussed yesterday, these are the perspectives so far. This wave, the very first wave that gold started in the middle of November, and so this is very difficult to consider this wave as an impulse. It's either wave A or wave, like I said, in the red count here, potentially a wave of a diagonal, because this wave that started in the middle of December and continues on, it's not an impulsive wave, and you can see that lots of overlaps here, and the chances for a pullback are significant. So that's the perspective. I would say that either the blue count or the red count are likely here in these conditions. The green one, well, with a big stretch, I would accept it. And the final one that you look at is GOD trust. So what is concerning here is that the stock is grossly overbought, and we have 4 unclosed gaps right now. So this is not a healthy condition from candlestick perspective. We'll see how it reacts. If GOD forms if GOD forms a strong doji today, or a spinning top, or gravestone doji, that would be a very significant signal. And before we wrap up, I'd like to check what the indices are doing. So these are the futures for major indexes, S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and Russell. What we are seeing from candle perspective here is that yesterday S&P and Dow Jones formed strong hanging man, and these candles need to be negated today, desperately need to be negated. So in order to cancel them, futures need to close above yesterday's high. If they don't, well, the bearish odds will be higher for tomorrow. So these are the levels to watch today. All right, so that's a quick discussion on gold, the perspectives, what to watch, and how to evaluate it, and also the indices. Thank you very much for watching. Support our channel with your likes and subscriptions, and happy trading, everyone.